Check 2 times. 1, 2. SRS Blue. Screw you! Rotation IBM workstation. Passenger radio climb upstairs. Alright, so affected engine is number 2. That's off. This is flight. We got the APU bleed. It's gone, on, off, and off. And we have a affected side. Affected side is going to be on the APU. That's the right side, so that is on. And then we have a cross feed is on. Let's see, engine 2, affected engine, hydraulics are off. Mayday, 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 Delta 213. We just we hit a lot of aircrafts, and we have a complete damage to engine number 2. That's the right engine. We have about 130 minutes of fuel on board, and we have 142 souls on board. Roger, Delta 213. Will continue as our discretion. Thank you very much. I love you. Okay, so let's see. All right, auto throttle is off. Okay, so auto throttle is off. Engine cutoff is on cutoff, on idle. So APU is on the affected side. Crossbleed is on. Crossbleed is on. Let's see. The packs and the hydraulics on the right side are off. APU is on. Isolation valve is set to open. We engine to affected engine hydraulics are off. And engine start switches for the affected engine is off, and the good engine is going to be on FLT. Boomba, 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 and that pretty much sums it up for the memory items that we have. I can't think of anything else that we need to do. So now we're gonna go like this. So we're currently at TAKTI. Now we are going to basically go around a little bit and just reassess the situation. We are landing in runway 15. It's going to be a flaps 15 landing. Um, 151 and 151 is the course. That is correct.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 10.
Butter, butter.
Hey Nico, GTSY.
Good to see you. What is GTSY is? Anyways, my friend PTech33, thank you so much for the butter, man. 2 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay, so we have. So we're gonna be landing at runway 15. Good to see you. Oh, okay. Good to see you. Ah, good to see you. You kids are great. No, by the way, I do have a checklist, but I have done single engine. I have done single engine failure so many times that they have all become memory items. I know you are. I was just messing with you. Okay, so okay. So you may be wondering why. You may be wondering do I have why do I have uh, why do I have the
100,
autopilot on?
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 10.
Butter, butter.
Missed you, beautiful, less than 3.
Mr. Twitch Prime Expressway Visual, you only have one Twitch per month and you have millions of streamers. The fact that you chose me for this month means a lot to me, man. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Okay, so the reason why I have currently have the airplane on heading hold and the autopilot on, it's very simple. Because what I'm doing is I'm trying different thrust setting, as you can see. I'm trying different thrust settings for the good engine, right? All the way from full thrust to middle thrust, right? And at end, I want to see when you're holding a steady engine, a steady heading. I want to see what is the effect, the yaw effect that it has on the airplane, right? In real life, you will actually dictate this opportunity to actually use the aileron and the nose trim, but I don't like doing that. I like to just do a manual real-time trimming with my feet. So what I want to do is I want to see exactly how much is the force of at different thrust settings that I can expect, because as you know, I'm gonna have to go to idle thrust for most of the descent, but then on that really steep final turn in Paro Bhutan, I'm actually gonna have to increase thrust. So I want to be ready for that. Okay, so altimeters are going to be man. I honestly, I wish Black Box was watching this stream right now, because the only other person in the world that I know that actually will do stupid things like this is Black Box. I know. I don't actually mean stupid. Actually, yeah, I did mean stupid. Okay, so what up, Mr. James? How are you? Alright, so we need to. Okay, so the airport is 12 miles at our 2 o'clock. We are gonna. So we gotta pass. We gotta pass Papa Romeo 842 at about 15,200. All right. So what we're gonna do right now is uh, we're gonna turn the autopilot off and take control of this bad boy right here. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and not read chat right now because this will require my utmost concentration. Flight attendants, Captain Eagle from the cockpit, please brace for impact. Passports in your mouth, bite hard, so when we crash, they know who you are. Thank you, I love you. Okay, so here is going to be the. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, so this is the waypoint in which we break through the valley of death. We need to be at 13.8. Okay, boom, there's my valley right there. Okay, so now we could take it visually. I should not be doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Look at this. That's my stream. That's my temple. Those are the mountains right here.
Approaching minimums. Too low. Flaps. Minimums. Full up. Too low. Flaps. 40, 30, 20, 10.
so good at this game. Woo! That was amazing. Okay, now I can read the chat. I even buttered this one. Really? What was the landing rate? I didn't even. I was so focused. I don't know. I don't even know what's going on. uh, I think you. I think you beat the game, Nico. That's funny. What do we have here? I better see. Okay, so the landing speed was 150 knots, which is appropriate given the flap setting. The roll was 0 degrees, the pitch was 3 degrees up, G-force was 1G, landing weight was minus 96 feet per minute. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Oh, that feels good. Okay, Mr. Black Box, when you are watching the VOD, I want to tell you that if you ever want to go back to the 737 NG, I'm always your friend and I'm always here for you to give you some tips. Yes. Mr. Toony Fish, it was a landing. That's all that matters. Alright, so what other failure can we do in Paro Bhutan? What other failure can we actually do? Two engine failure, I have tried it before and it's not gonna work. MCAS failure, that's a silly joke. How about... Well, navigation failure, it doesn't make a difference because this approach is all visual anyways. Landing gear not coming down on landing, unfortunately that will be a crash regardless because I have to use, with this flight model, I have to use flight crash detection off. Flap failure. How about like some crazy winds, crazy like crosswinds? Rudder failure. I mean, I will crash. No question about that. I will crash. Yeah, side wind, crosswinds, landing would be awesome to see. Interesting. So let's see. So I'm coming in a valley, right? I'm making a steep right turn and then a steep left turn, right? So if I had a well, first of all, that's so unreal. It's not realistic. But obviously, none of this shit is realistic. Because a valley wouldn't have a crosswind, right? But if I have a right to left wind, that means that I could literally overfly the mountain and then have the wind just pull me in. If I had a left to right, if I had a left to right crosswind, that means that would be easier because That would be easier because I could literally just be offset and just. Mr. Live Aviation Butter, can you self promote? No, you cannot. No. Number one, because I had never heard of you before. So so no, you can't self promote. I tell you what, there are actually bigger streamers streaming at the moment, um, which they'll probably be okay with you self promoting. Like for instance, Chewy has a lot of viewers. Go ask him. You also have Matt Davis, which he would love to be for you to self